Have you ever felt like you're everyone's first choice when they need a favor, but their last choice when they celebrate? Have you noticed that the more you give, the less they appreciate? We are taught from childhood that being good means saying yes. We believe that if we are kind enough, the world will be kind back. But there is a silent, bitter truth that nobody tells you. Unregulated kindness is a magnet for exploitation today. I want to share the story of Elias, a master clockmaker who learned that his most precious resource wasn't his gold or his tools, it was his no. If you feel drained and invisible, this story is for you. Elias lived in a bustling city. He was a man of infinite patience. People didn't just come to him to fix their watches. They came to dump their problems, borrow his money, and take his energy. Elias had a philosophy. A candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. But Elias forgot one thing. If the candle doesn't have enough wax, it burns out forever. His neighbor would drop off his children without asking. His cousin would borrow his carriage and return it damaged. Elias would just smile and say, "It's okay. I understand." But inside, Elias was crumbling. He was working late into the night, his eyes failing, his hands trembling, all because he spent his days solving everyone's life except his own. One winter, the city council commissioned Elias to build a grand clock for the town square. It was the dream of his life. But as he started working, the takers arrived. "Elias, can you fix my roof? Elias, can I stay at your shop for a week? I have nowhere to go. Elias, I need a loan for my business." For the first time, Elias felt a surge of panic. He didn't have the time, but his habit of being the good guy forced him to say yes. The deadline for the grand clock approached. Elias was exhausted. One night, while working under a dim lamp, his hands slipped. He broke a gear that took months to craft. He sat in the dark and wept. He realized that by being kind to everyone else, he was being cruel to himself. He went to his mentor, an old woman named Clara. He told her, "I'm trying to be a good person, but I'm failing at everything." Clara looked at him and said, "Elias, a door that is always open is not a door. It's just a hole in the wall. People don't respect holes. They just walk through them." Elias returned to his shop and did something unthinkable. He hung a sign. "Shop closed for personal work. No exceptions." The next day, his cousin knocked. Elias opened the door and said, "I cannot lend you money today. I have to finish my project." The cousin was outraged. "How can you be so selfish after everything we've been through?" Elias felt the guilt rising, but he remembered Clara's words. He looked his cousin in the eye and said, "If my no makes you angry, then your friendship was based on my yes. Not on me." The cousin stormed off. One by one, the friends who only wanted favors disappeared. The shop became quiet at first. Elias felt lonely. But then, he felt something he hadn't felt in years. Peace. With his focused energy, he finished the grand clock. It was a masterpiece. Elias didn't stop being kind. He became strategically kind. He helped the apprentice who truly wanted to learn. He gave to the widow who never asked but always thanked him. He realized that kindness is a high-value currency, and if you spend it on everyone, you become bankrupt. So, to you watching this, stop being a people-pleaser and start being a purpose seeker. Your time is a limited resource. Your energy is your life force. Setting a boundary isn't an act of war. It's an act of self-respect. The world doesn't need more nice people who are burnt out and bitter. The world needs strong people who know when to give and when to say, enough. Be kind, but be wise. Because a bridge that lets everyone cross without repair will eventually collapse. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to MindBridge Dailies. Every story here is a lesson. Every lesson is a step toward a better life. God bless you.